Hey, almost welcome here, and today we shall be learning just basic terminal commands, that is basically for Linux. And I will be using Kali Linux, and I'm using it on my Windows machine, but I also have Ubuntu 20 LTS installed, and I will not go to Ubuntu. Let me use it directly in my Windows using Windows subsystem for Linux. So for me to be able to start it, I will just come and my terminal, I can just type in bash. Yes, bash automatically takes me to the Kali Linux because I already have it installed, and that's why it automatically gets me to the Linux Kali specifically. So the first command I would want to do maybe is ls, to just list all the available directories and files in this current directory that I'm in. The other command I would want to introduce to you is clear. It automatically clears everything. That's a second command. The third command that you will usually use is pwd, print the current directory that you're actually working in. Then let me do clear again. The other command I would want to introduce to you is cd. For example, if you already listed some of these files here, if for example I want to cd into send to, you just say, let me first clear, you just say send cd into send to. This automatically move into send to. If you want to go back to that level, just say cd period takes back to where we were. And you realize I'm running this in my Windows, and that's why it's able to actually list all these folders. But if I wanted root privileges, I could do this is another command that I'm introducing in super user do, basically sudo, and you could do sudo bash to get the administrator privileges. To move into my root, I then just have to type in my password here. Boom, I'm in the root folder, and under here I could do different things. You see now the difference here is that this is showing root. It means that I'm in admin root, like admin rights. So here I can actually do many things. I can install sudo apt is installing stuff, apt-get. I could install Python, but I already have Python. I could install anything that I want with just sudo apt-get command. Let me just try Python, and we say, oh oops, saying an invalid command. Let me say sudo apt-get, yes, install Python. See, I already have, actually it's saying the following patches. Oh, since I'm in Linux, I have to specify the version. How there's a Python 3. See, and it tells you what actually has been. It tells that does not upgraded because I already have Python installed. Let me clear this again. Yes, that's it. You realize I'm running this in Windows terminal, but if I wanted, I could actually use the Kali Linux automatically. There is not much difference, just that this one automatically brings you to Kali Linux, the application, and the other one I was using bash in the normal terminal window of Windows. So this is now Kali Linux, the application, the real application. So if I did clear, it would clear that. Which other thing that we could do? Let me first list what is under here. I already have something installed. I can create a directory, and see I have PyFisher here. So if I want to create a new directory, I could just say mk. I could just say mkdir, something like that. Yes, I create a new folder. Then if I do ls again, you see a new folder has been created. Then that means I can actually cd into that new folder. I can cd into new folder like this. Yes, then I clear again. So you see we've created this new folder, and let me clear again. I've cleared, and now we have this new folder. So to be able to add some files in here, we could use nano command to create a new file. Let's call it let me just cd a little bit behind. Let me list what is here, just those folders. So if I want to create a new file, let me just create it here. I could just use nano new.txt. so this automatically opens the editor inside the Linux, inside the window. So I could just say Linux learning is cool. So for me to be able to save, I could just say command X or Control X, then type just Y, and boom, I've saved it. So if I list, you see that this file has been created. So that means I can open it with maybe a cat command, concatenate. Let me just try opening it here. Let's see. Yes, we've opened it, and you see that actually it has Linux learning is cool. And if I did pwd, it tells us where we are. I clear again, and if I wanted to remove that directory that I created, I could do rmdir, I guess, then the new folder to remove directory is not empty. Okay, this removes actually empty directory, that's why it's not working. But if that means I already created, I put something in there. So if I created a new directory which is empty, then if I wanted to remove it, I could just do empty. Let me first list it to see that it's actually there. Yes, we can see that the directory is there. So if I wanted to remove it, let me first clear. So I'll just do rmdir empty. Boom. Yes, it has gone. And if I wanted to remove, for example, if I wanted to, let me see, if I wanted to, I can also ping. There's another command. I can ping Google directly. This means that you actually have internet there. I could maybe do sudo. Let me see if this works. Sudo ping google.com. Yes, this is working. Pinging is basically testing the remote service of our computer if it is actually available. For example, this google.com could be an IP address. I have an article about pinging, so I can stop by just saying Command C or Control C. So if I clear the screen again, let's see other thing that you could do. You can actually do df to automatically tell us what exactly is happening, the system, the files that we have, the space that we have on our computer. That's the df command. If I clear again, let me think of another command we should learn today, because those are the basic commands so far. Nano cat. Yeah, if you want to copy a folder, let's say cp let me first list the folders that we have created so far. So if I wanted to copy this file, new text, and put it in my PyFisher program, let me just create a new let me copy this file. To copy it, I will do new, do text, then move it to PyFisher. Hope it works. So if I do list, then I cd into PyFisher, should be able to see the new text file. Yes, it's here. So that also works. So let me clear again. Which other command have I left? Basic Linux commands. Yeah, that's it for this video, unless there's something else. The other commands are usually advanced. I would say maybe the man and help command. I thought of it. This could let me know this could just give us what exactly, maybe help, and then how to use these other commands. And yeah, you can see. And what other commands are available? Let me do the dash. Does this do? No, it's actually man and dash 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 help. Let me say help. Okay, it's the other one that we used. Yes. What else? Let me clear. Yeah, that's it basically for today's video. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.